Greetings, everyone. This is me again, Zahra, ex-Muslim, ex-Shia for human welfare, truth seeker, also. So now we're going to this. This was with my mommy, principal, Mrs. Munira Gulzar. I had a question, right? In my life, due to some crisis, I had questioned creation and the creator before me meeting my principal, Pastaki principal, Pakistani now, married to a Pakistani. Had a Pakistani husband. He's passed away. She's still alive at 93. So, let's see now, my God, what will he say? So 1993, I remember 9 plus 1 is 10, plus 9 is 10, 103 plus 1 is 4. She will be living until she becomes 104 years old. This is how God has revealed to me. God always consoles me about my principal, Mrs. Munira Gulzar the Great, the Clement, the so great. Right. So after graduation from St. Joseph's College, I go to Mrs. Munira Gulzar in 1993, who was my principal of St. Joseph's College, or in St. Joseph's College. However, I have just messed up my prepositional phrase, and I feel no remorse for it. And she tells me a story, because you see, in college there were many people, teachers, students, who thought that how could I live without Mrs. Munira Gulzar now that I will be graduating. Gul, I didn't know, but Baagh to Sara Jaane Hai, Patta Patta, Buta Buta, Indian song, Lata Mangeshkar and Kishore, maybe Kishore, I don't know, sorry. Indians, please maaf kar do mujhe. Please forgive me. I need to remember, right? And is the sound coming properly on? So these students thought that I was very, very, very attached. Very, very attached to my principal, and I could not live without her, but I didn't know that because, I had relied and trusted in God, and God had given me a miracle of a lifetime to leave the previous one behind, whom I had misunderstood to be this lady, Professor Mrs. Principal Mrs. सही तरह बोलो, नहीं बोल सकती हो. You cannot say it properly, Zahra. To Mrs. Munira Gulzar. So now coming in what she thought about me, she was very, very naive in the beginning about me. What a grand experience, the principal. Hi. Majlis starting. So she could not know about the Zahra, that how even being pampered by her parents, she knows that husband cannot be the father different, husband different. Right? Of course. Now how she tell the principal that I know, right? I've seen life. So one day she goes to her office and tells the principal that I have seen life at a very close angle. No, very closely, and now I have closed my eyes. I don't want to see anymore what I have seen so closely, life at a very close position. Please, Americans, Britishers, help me with my English. Right. In Urdu, I told it. In Urdu, in English I told her, but in Urdu they say कि जिंदगी को बहुत करीब से देखा है मैंने, और क्या देखा, मुजराए खल्क में This is Shia dirge started. Zahra started. इन आँखों ने क्या क्या देखा क्या देखा मुजराए खल्क में Asad Amanat Ali Khan, who told my aunt, आंखें बदन है आपकी और होंठ है खराब सारी जहां में आप सा कोई नहीं खराब. So my aunt was there, my mother, he told me at Khanam, which is not Irani, Ismat Khanam's place in Karachi. My mother used to go to a friend's place and she had the ghazal night and Asad Amanat Ali Khan was there. Khan? Why you put the Khan? Maybe not the Khan. But I know Asad Amanat Ali. So, no, he just a joke, right? So, आंखें बटन हैं आपकी. So we are sitting in my mother, I, my aunt, Ismat Khanam's house. And they say what? It is not like this, the ghazal, that your eyes are like button and your lips are completely kharab, gone case. I don't know. English word, what do you say? Now I cannot. I'm very tired as I have woken up. Very, very tired. For me, the night is morning, morning is night. So this poor lady, she thought that she had no faith in Allah. But that, Allah, Baba, why you worry so much, woman? Huh? Why you worry? Rumi says, oh soul, you worry too much. Why you worry about me? So she had to give me that I'm very, very attached to her and I could die without her. Now I not see her in college in the morning, afternoon, but afternoon, evening, I'm used to not seeing her. Only Fridays I don't see her in the morning because I college holiday. Saturday I see her. Monday, Sunday. Where will Sarah go without her mummy, principal? So now graduating time or just after graduation, I go to her house and she has started with this story. That, she tells me a story about a mother who lost her son and she can't stop grieving and missing her son. So one day she goes to Buddha. She'd look at this, noteworthy, yeah? Not a Prophet Muhammad. No. Which lady go to Prophet Muhammad and say, I've lost my son, I'm grieving. Salafis will say, stop it. Not to cry. Say, Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. From him we come and to him we return. It's haram to cry for the dead who have passed away. Some Sunnis will say, no, we can tell. What shall we do? Well, she had a nervous breakdown at her mother's death. Principal Mrs. Munira Kusar, now ex-principal since when, but I don't call her ex. This is a very XXX. You say, no, this is very, very, this is so good. So, I did not leave Islam and I'm not against homosexuality. I did not leave like this person saying this. But you see, reincarnation, Shia also told me, and he's doing yoga, he's teaching yoga. What doing yoga? Professor Moez in Pakistan. Not enough. So I say, why not my religion, prayers enough and all this? Anyways, then later on in London, I find out this book by the Owaisi schools, an author was belonged to an Owaisi Sufi school. She has written, and she has given exercises, yoga exercises. It's in Islam, she say. So the messenger within the book. Let me show you what the messenger with it. And this mummy, she make life so funny. Feelings run in my tummy. There's no one as yummy as my mummy. The messenger within and not without. Not outside. Suraya, not Kabul. Suraya Susan Behbahani, Irani. So in this there are some yogic exercises, breathing exercises and all this in this book. And I buy this one when I was in London. So this fold, ouch. A very, very painful, sensitive. Anything little bit fall on me, I get a very, very hurting, painful, aching, heart aching, this aching, that aching. So this Google, right? Okay. Same cover. Messenger Within. Okay. So now we go back to my notes. So I go to her place 1993 when I'm graduating from college or have graduated, and she has joined Hamdard school or something. She tells me a story about the mother who lost her father. Okay, yes, here we were. So one day this lady who lost her son, she goes to Buddha and asks him to do something to help her not miss her son. She's grieving like anything for her son. She can't let go. And maybe she wants to work or, excuse me. So who has died? Her son who has died. Buddha asks her to get him a place of peace. Buddha asks her to get him a piece of grain. Mummy not here to remind me the grain of grain. Piece of grain or rice. You see? It's like Chi, her sister say always say, now dushman standing here, taking weakness, and they will come and say something against Miss Shafiqa Fikri, and you will not be able to take it. That's the most weakest part. I can say it, but I can say things against them. Their mother reincarnated. But if someone else bring this very, very sensitive, don't give your pearls to dogs and pigs. Don't throw them. Jesus has said this. This my pearls, Jumana, Juman, pearl side. Okay, pearl, coral. And not to give, should not to Zara. Anyways, this my channel in the world. If I was in America, it would be okay. Not India, not Pakistan. If I was in Europe, I would have done this without any inhibitions, any fears or anything. How these Pakistanis and Indians are going to take my thing and weakness, right? So that's not what did Chi say. She said that I've forgotten. Good, very very good. You have forgotten. Where is my mummy who makes life so funny? Feelings run in my tummy. There's no one as yummy as my mummy. Made a wish to the Easter bunny to keep me with my mummy. The fairy godmother plants love seeds in a garden. Prepare. Now coming Amitabh Bachchan and his wife song. What's her name? I forgot. Don't say Saira Bano, Dilip Kumar's wife. Saira, how terrible, how low you have gone. Low performance, Yani. I can't remember. So, Patta Patta, Puta Puta. So, where garden? Garden, Yani. Bagh. Bagh is garden. फूल जाने न जाने फूल न जाने गुल न जाने गुल न जाने गुल न जाने बाग तो सारा जाने हम दिखलाएंगे जहाँ को हम there when you have money, you not have help, you not have support, who help you? Even Paramahamsa Vishwananda busy with Love Festival. And so, बाग तो सारा जाने है पत्ता पत्ता बूटा बूटा जिए बुटो सदा जिए दाल रोटी खाएंगे बुट्टो को लाएंगे दिजा तीर दिजा अले ते दुश्मन ते अपो. Okay, so where are the lyrics now? India, why you like this? Lyrics. जाने न जाने गुल ही न जाने बाग तो सारा. This coming like this. I not know how to read this. Leaf falling, remember in the new house. When I cannot see a leaf fall, how can I see a tear fall? And my aunt crying, I write a letter. This coming now in Oman, Zara's letter, my grand aunt, her aunt saying now Marcia starting. Now Marcia starting and her niece crying in Oman, coming letter from Zara to her aunt and her other aunt, her aunt, my aunt's aunt saying, now see, Marcia starting, dirge starting for correct. When a leaf, I cannot see a leaf separate and fall, how can I see us separate and a tear fall from your eye for me? But many tears fall for my aunt in Oman, Muscat, Sore. No, she not live in Sore. Your grandaunt lived there. I don't know, God, gul flower, I don't know. The whole garden is gone. Leaf is leaf, Buddha is Buddha. I not know how to pronounce. What is this Buddha? Like peace, peace meal. Know our condition every day. Why do people consider it a crime if someone loves someone? If someone yearns for someone else, people laugh. This is a strange world. No one knows our pain here. No one is ours here. No one is ours here. I don't know the pain. They don't know the pain. Not I don't. They don't know the pain here of this. Patta patta, Buddha Buddha. Know our condition every day. Flowers of love will bloom. Where are you, fairy godmother? Huh? How long you take? That the fairy god, I make a wish, you not come make my wish come true. For mommy and me. We plant love seeds. See? Now flowers blooming. Flowers of our love seed blooming. will bloom. Even if 1,000 storms blow, we will build a house of love in some place. Mummy, fairy godmother. My mummy makes life so funny. Feelings run in my tummy. There's no one as yummy as my mummy, she who feeds me with honey when she talks to me. Let's talk about love, Celine Dion. This world should throw even if this world throw lightning at us, this world should spread thorns even, right, on the path of love. But when it is this not properly translated. No, okay. We'll show you where life is for a few days. I will live, Mummy, I will survive and show you what life is for a few days and how we can meet and how we meet. And we have also decided in our heart. That's not proper translation of this. What are these? And of intoxicated hearts now, of loving hearts. Who knows what the matter is? Who can tell? The whole garden is here, gone where? Don't it? I not to believe in our love card turning turtle. Some of you may believe in this. Reading Romeo and Juliet. I love you the best. Sex. What is name? The song, American singer. So you see, the flowers, love garden will grow. But some tragedy happened in 1996. And so it is like this, that I think I have to look at Barsat Ki Ikrat. Watch that the movie, right? Is it Barsat Ki Ikrat? What song coming? Now they are singing in Love Festival, Just Love Festival. Barsat Ki Ikrat. Amitabh Bachchan, Rocky, and Amjad Khan. Amjad Khan. London Khan. Barsat Ki Ikrat. Hasad Khan. So I was 90. It says 96 years. My mom is going to live 90. She's going to be 96 years. Wait, sorry, don't. This not. Why I click? I just tried to take the thing off, not to play it here. Sorry. Indians, don't give me flag and all this. Copyright issues. Ultra Bollywood. Khabardar is okay. This is my life here. Otherwise you kill me. I dare you not to do this. So, I warn you. Oh, God. Zara. So, where are we now? We go to... So, you know what happened to my mummy. Okay. Now we go back here. Let's... okay, grain or rice or peace. From a house who hasn't experienced a family member's death. She comes back to Buddha to tell him I couldn't get even one piece of grain or rice because I couldn't find a house who hasn't lost a family member to death. Right? So she telling me, can you beat it, believe it, beat it, Michael Jackson. I just kept my mouth shut, knowing this would not have consoled me or taught me a lesson. What a moral? No, it not have a moral lesson, but it have this, don't worry, you are not alone. There are other people suffering, right? and they've lost their loved ones. And why would I ask why? Huh? So I go back to, now I don't want to, I just say, okay, let her say these things and not give her all my views. I don't want to make her life difficult for her, I want to make it easy. But I know that I go, like, I was the kind of person who now, due to religious crisis, no, another crisis in my life, love crisis, relationship crisis, that why God do this? Yeah? Why He separate people? And why even, like, we have to look at someone, like, I read the story that once a man have, once complaining, a man complaining that he not have shoes to God, right? He's complaining, not have shoes. And then he see a man without feet. Shoes. And then he see and he say, thank you, God. But I say, oh God, why? Why you not, why he loses and you not help him? Why he loses feet? I not thank God. And he's thanking God, maybe, the man without the shoes. I once pitied a man that had, this one, that had Quora, thank you. I don't know who has posted this on Quora, but anyways, thank you. I once pitied a man that had no shoes until I met a man who had no feet. What did it mean? And maybe he not complaining to God, right? So, good deeds, we go there. Oh. I cried because I had no shoes until I met a man who had no feet. Helen Keller said this. So now people using this story to say, thank God. And I think, why thank God? Thank God I have feet. But now I cry for this man who have no feet and complain to God. Why you not give him feet? Why you take away his feet? You see? So, what it mean? This story mean nothing. I go complaining to God, they're saying, Khudaya, chira, chira ghusse, chira gham, chira hasrat o matam, فقط قسمت من بی نصیبن خدایا چرا خدایا. Very pathetic. So, sounding very pathetic. Song very, very good by Geeta Irani. Geeti. I forget. Not Gugush this time. Sorry, Gugush. So, Chiro. Why? Now, why people lose their loved ones, family members, God? Why you make life like this? Right? It not console me, but I don't want to give this woman a hard time, Mrs. Munira Gulzar, and make her, I don't want her to strain her eyes and her mind, the brain. I do it myself, philosophical thinking. Why God make it like this? Huh? Nothing console me. People suffering. Buddha can't console me if this Buddha story, mummy into Buddha, not Muhammad, Prophet Muhammad. Do I have to say Prophet Muhammad? Oh, so this very, very bad. You see? So for this woman, lady, she's going house to house searching that if she can find a piece of grain or rice. She's not getting it, but she got it. She didn't get a piece of grain or rice from a house who hasn't experienced a family member's death. So this very, very tragic. I would come to Buddha and say, like, why Buddha? Why did God create this way? Couldn't he create a better way, like we live forever, enjoy, in love? Then people, Muslims saying that, it's very boring here, but you go to heaven and you repeat and repeat and repeat, and there are nehrs, rivers of sharbat and wine and whatnot, and very good, very, very good. Why God send us here? It is a trial, but it not have to be a trial. You see, good not depend on bad. Yes, Allama Rashid Turabi, I think, please forgive me if he not, I don't want to quote him, but I think he say, I'm not too sure, in one of his majlis, Muharram, or some majlis, yeah, that Muharram Safar, that, or even Ramadan maybe majlis, Imam Ali's motto. What he say? He said that good not depend on evil, but good in its own stand. So we have Hadith Qudsiya. Hadith Qudsiya not going with Shia God, Allah. In Hadith Qudsiya, Allah say, I love to be known, I love to be known. See, love, Allah cannot, we cannot separate love from God. Can we? So, love, I love to be known. That's why I created this. No, I say, I don't say, I have insight. You see, God want to be known? No, God want to be loved, want to experience love. This is what Vinay say, Vinay, Jeff Vinay, in this recent Just Love Festival. Wait, let me bring it forward in my library, where I just searching out yesterday, just yesterday, 5th day of Just Love. I hope I don't forget they could give copyrights, and I hope I don't misquote. Where I see Just Love Festival, this I'm in the library. I'm not in my library, I'm in my video. Oh, sorry. Searching my videos are uploaded. So, you see where it Just Love Festival. I'm not feeling well, sorry if I stammer or stutter or what the other word for it. English. Where's the Just Love Festival? Here it is. Vinay Varanasi. Now this poor guy, I cry, I warn him, I said, no, Radharani, I don't know what devil got into me, right? But now I find because I found him on Mahashivaratri. I tell Shiva, I leave Sadhguru's live stream, Mahashivaratri. I say, Shiva, what do you want me to do? I'm sitting here saying, Shiva, I now have to do a little bit of meditation on my own, once again. And then again, but the bad habit, I go search on YouTube, Shiva, what do you want to tell me? So I find Vinay Varanasi and some other, they're talking, another Indian, and discussing about Mahashivaratri, and they're discussing Radharani and the Mahakali. right? So in this, Vinay say, like, what I say, oh, no, 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 what recent, but very good explanation, outstanding performance, and how he, oh, Bhakti Marga, I tell you, how like the story he's saying and whatever explanation. Wow, are they dancing on Radha? If I go Radha, Radha, they will say I cannot stop myself. Uh, I will listen to it 3 hours. If you take any other name, then go away. What shall I do with you? So, Just Love Festival. Oh, this Just Love Festival. I'm not playing this. I get the. What are they singing now? The 6th day of Just Love Festival. Okay, let it be. If this. Okay, I have to finish this. So I find out recently that the Zara, even though God the Creator terrible, I take Sir Pradeep Mukherjee. Sir Pradeep Mukherjee. But you know what God created this? God created this to experience Himself in many forms, but the form important only to experience what? I get very emotional. To experience what? Not the work, not the family, not the this, not the that. To experience love that He is in many forms. And even the plant, He make Himself plant. So that's why we have this divisions, the what you call them, the nature, those who worship nature. You are you are close, you are very close to God. Why? These Hindus not to worship nature. Every strand of grass, a grain of sand. Come, come here. For what? Come here. It God experiencing. But how the grass experience love? And the vastness, and the sky, and the stars, and the planets, and the galaxies. We think it boring. Sometimes I close my eyes and say to God, "Are you lonely tonight?" Elvis Presley's. Huh? Are you lonely tonight? How are you, God, tonight? Being a Shia, even then I say, no, no, I have to know who God is. How can I not know? And one day it hit me that I have to close my eyes and say, are you God? Who are you? Are you lonely? How can He be lonely? But I not get it. Like, you have to tell my mind, my heart. Well, you see, it is as I was leaving my friend's place, a mother, father, parents, and my teacher lived there. Suddenly, I realized maybe got lonely. And I just asked God, are you lonely, God? Like, all this aloneness, but don't you ever feel alone? Okay, I understand that you don't have these feelings and all, but still, like, what would you be without the feelings, right? Empty, what? But now I realize emptiness very good. The God, that pure awareness, I am, that He gave to Moses, very, very good, right? See, Muji says also, Muji Baba, Jai Muji. He says, see, where's the boredom here? I go, oh my God, one day I had asked God, are you lonely? Where's the loneliness? Does this pure awareness feel any loneliness? Now, confirm it within yourself. I'm doing Muji style. Sorry, Muji Baba, I'm copying you. You can go and listen to it. Where? All this he say. Where? This feeling lonely? Huh? Oh my God, my question answered. I want to know how God not feel lonely, being alone in this whole world, beyond the world, not having a companion, not having children. He not feeling lonely. Be empty now, be empty. Muji Baba style. What is this? Not this, not this, not this. Then what is? Leave aside your feelings, your mind, your brain, everything. Leave aside. Just like vital signs. Just whatever is going on is going on. Behind all this, what is? Or we can't even say this. In all this is what is. Is there something? No, can I say that this is all movement, right? All movement, energy moving. Can't be that everything changes here in time. Is there something beyond time? No movement like Aristotle said. Aristotle said the immovable mover. That's comes close to God, right? So due to this immovable mover, everything moving. But he immovable. So where there is no movement, there's nothing. Is there nothing? Is there no movement? Wow, do you see it within yourself? And only it can tell you, not the moving objects or the movement. Not even movement can tell you what this is. The immovable. Right? So, this is now you confirm it because so you confirm it in yourself, in this, that is what our true nature. I can't say it is mine and not yours. No, it is all prevalent, it is universal, all this. So the immovable, let me not forget the point, then going back to the point, God created all this to be for him to experience love. That how. So, but creator God terrible, but no, not anymore, right? Whether he created this through virtual or manifestation, not really creation, because with if we take the Quran at blinking of an eye, this all finish. One moment, blinking of an eye, finish, ended, hereafter. Roll up heavens, roll up earth. Everything gone. What remain? The face of Allah. And in the blinking of an eye. So where it coming like Peter Russell said this all light and this all virtual reality. On one hand, God say created it and he constructed the sky, what the heaven, how he constructed heaven and all this nonsense, right? When in 1 minute not less than 1 minute, in the blinking, even less than the blinking of the eye, this can go away, go away, finish, vanish, right? How it vanish? So, okay, we can say it, but we need more evidence, right? That okay, Allah said, blinking of an eye to vanish. Oh, look what Peter Russell saying in our Quran. And this, please, don't insult this Peter Russell. So he say about light. Light have no movement, it's fast. It's moving so fast that it did not have any, like now recently we read about the fur in Surah Dhaha, right? Immediately Immediately, no gap, no time. That Prophet Muhammad for the Shias, right? Light. He not need guidance. The moment he not even feel, what, the split second, what? Oh my God, has been. So this also we see, Peter Russell, the quantum's true nature, light. So what the point? I forget. Wait, I take some tea, sip of tea. My prepositional phrase is going weird. A long time ago. So that's, please excuse me. Sorry about this. And I'm much grateful you are here. We are here. Now I add more. Copying Mel Robbins. Is she Mel Gibson? Oh no. Oh no. She looked like what his name? Robbie Williams' daughter, the actor who was passed away. So I see one his movie that he going into hell to save his beloved from hell. He going into hell to bring her into heaven. I also tell God I don't need your heaven, this, that, if you don't allow mommy not that, this my heaven. Right? Why you take this heaven away from me? What you need it for? If she die, God forbid. So, no, I don't need that heaven any more of yours. I need my mommy. This heaven here on earth. You don't need it. Why you take people away? Kill them. I mean, they die also. Get them killed. And all this accident. Old age. Children die of diseases. All this. What do you need them for? I need my beloved to be here, down here. Please have some mercy on us. You are very merciful. You are the most merciful. And all this. Anyway, so this not talk. This proof coming from Peter Russell about this, that God not lonely. No. That now this pure, that light, what point was I on about God? Movement, this not moving. So now you see how it not move. But light, it's not pure awareness, but it is quantum's true nature. Immediate taking effect. No gap. The moment you say, so I give this dua to mommy, I write and I send her to TCS. Right, one time. I not remember, I have written a letter and I then Surah Dhuha and by the growing brightness and by the night when it stilleth, thy Lord has not forsaken thee, nor is he displeased with thee. I'm writing in TCS shop, now I read this, every hour that proceeds is better than the one that has gone by, and thy Lord will soon give thee, and thou shalt be well pleased. Did not find it thee an orphan, and give thee shelter, and he found thee in search, and guided thee immediately unto himself. So a beggar chide not, and how many ayats I missed, I don't know. And but I not write a beggar chide not. I only write this part. And the bounties of thy Lord, maybe the last verse I write, should have written, the bounties of thy Lord do thou proclaim unto others, Mummy. Principal Mrs. Munira Gulzar. I forgot to write one part. I say, can I have a card or something? I write. Or maybe I write on my envelope or what. Now send this to. Now I'm not going to her house to give it to her or send my driver. What a stupid thing you are doing, you know. I'm sending it through TCS or TSC. TCS. Oh my God. She must be wondering what kind of a person is she. Why she's not a sender driver? Oh, I have to immediately, like I have some borderline disorder at that time. Immediately send her. And maybe my driver not there because it is Saturday, Friday, yes. So now I'm not going to wait for Saturday to come. I have to immediately TCS send you know send packets. That's how you say it. So I go to Clifton Express, Pakistani Courier and Logistics Company. Yes. TCS, very good. Please send it on this day. Evening, immediately. I'm in Karachi. Oh, so, with some flowers. You give flowers or you become very miser? No bouquet. Oh, no, I can't send bouquet because now I have to leave her. Why I send bouquet? She thinks good of me. Hello, now I will never get. Okay, her son or her. You must buy bouquets for your mother. Roses are red. Roses tell a story. Oh my God. Roses smell of love. So roses smelling of love, roses telling a story, a love story. Oh my God, I have not seen these roses fight. But there's one thing that there are thorns on these roses stem. Terrible. Why God make thorns? Roses with thorns. So I ask why? And for this why, I see that I'm not consoled. I'm not consoled. Whatever answer. No, but this, the Muslims will say, as a believer, He creator, don't question. No, forget it. Now I start questioning. The questioning has come up. In lots of pain. But just logic, right? Why did you create all this in this way? You could have, oh Lord, a Muslim, God, Allah, you could have created in a different way. But now this God creating, Zahra, that you are saying, apart from the Islamic God, religious Abrahamic God, and then sending his son for Christians, and then he's sending prophets and all. Forget all this Jews, Judaism, Abrahamic religions. Now what we do is this God creating everything to experience himself. So, but he's not lonely in this pure awareness, right? He's creating everything to experience himself as this in form. What do we do about the waste and all rotten rubbish we make it? Oh, so Muslims not coming to this, you tell us that God wants to express. God not coming in form because there is Surya Ala, right? And they make everything go rotten rubbish. Now if you look at our waste, urine also God experiencing himself. Why not? Why not? Why not? Nash tell me, my Kuwaiti brother in London, Alban College, that he in New York somewhere, he go for philosophy. BA, MA, I don't know. But you know what he get? Test. They ask him, why? One question. He come out of the exam classroom, putting why not. He get the A plus, he tell me. The question was for philosophy college, university level in New York, some university, America. Why? He just put the why not and come out. He get the A plus. He don't put, oh, this philosopher say this and that philosopher. Why not? And there's another one. I see a quote. I see. Oh, you ask why. I see things and say why. Let me see. I will see that quote. So here the Muslims not believing because this God created. There's not God himself, so who brings out the pasture and then makes it rubbish rotten. This also God, Zahra? How the pantheons believe in God. This also God, swarthy, stubble, rotten, rubbish, garbage, rotting. Maybe Radharani was rotting after Krishna leave her. Love rotting. Love dying without you. Okay. Now that quote, I see things, you see things and say why. You see things and they say. Now recently I say even my disowned brother becoming very, very famous on YouTube. Right? You see things and say why? Why? I dream things. Dream. Okay, I make mistakes here. Sorry about this. Oh, it's George Bernard Shaw, is it? By Jolly. So, you see things and you say why? But I dream things that never were, and I say why not? George Bernard Shaw. Right? Nash do this, but why not? To why? Oh, so now Kuwaiti brother in London. I make him brother. Wait a minute. So why not God that you make us come back here, meet time. So for a little while, we lose the ones we love. But why this change? Why we lose for a little while the ones we love? Anita Baker coming. Song coming. And we hurt for a little while. I like to sing. For a little while, we lose the ones we love. For a little while, we know what heartache is. And we feel the world. It's very, very terrible. This little while, Anita Baker, I could not stand. My teacher tell me, take a day at a time. I couldn't take a moment at a time. Then I not tell her, but then I find the books. No, 1989. I buy this book saying, live in the moment. Be in the moment, practice moment. I'm making tea. Look, enjoy the tea. You are stirring it, you are making it, you are putting, like tea bags. I'm going backward, yeah? And disorder, chaos. Now I'm in St. Michael's and, no. I force myself, enjoy the moment. Miss Dissa tell me, 1989, January 7th, 9 o'clock, around 9:20 p.m. that Take a day at a time. I say, I think I can't take a moment at a time. What is she saying? Now here. Then I find American Western books, authors, writing about be in the moment. I found this book. Enjoy the moment. Looking, you see, pick the mug up here, be in the present moment. It's very hard for those. This mug says, love you. Oh, this mug says, love you. This is the mug I have chosen. Oh, I didn't know this. Today, for drinking tea, I made tea in this mug which says, love you. For a little while, we know what heartache is, yes. Terrible. It's hell. And we feel the pain the world can sometimes bring. For a little while, we cry in the night without a single song to sing. But one day, well, we sing sad songs, sad songs, you know. And we're crying. At least we have sad songs to make you cry. My aunt wants this song. She come from Oman, and she say, I heard this song somewhere, sad song to make us cry. So Anita Baker, I don't know if without a song can we ever be. But we have very, very sad songs. Sad songs to make you cry. So one day we and my aunt and I, we go to this cassette shop on Tariq Road. And she says, Zahra, ask them if they have this song. Sad songs to make you cry. For a little while, we cry in the night without a single. I cannot compete with Anita Baker, but one day it will all change. There will be no more stormy rain. And Mummy came and brought such a nice river, peaceful. Oh, storm gone from my life, the past gone. Now come calm rivers, lakes, shimmering, glistening moonlight, peaceful wind whistling, right? Very, very peaceful. My new principal, come mummy, mother, like figure, come and bring from the stormy rain, peace, calm. What do you call that? There's another word I used. All gone. The river, lake, the moonlight, full moon, moonlight shimmering, glistening. On the moonlight, wind whistling, serene and calm. Then at last we will rest forevermore. So if you're in the valley, now, and life is so unkind, and if your tears keep falling, from your tired eyes, from your eyes, the burden seems so heavy now, and it's so hard to smile, I hope you have not been in this very, so if you have, then, but this not consoling me. If God had not given me for a little while, when you lose someone you love, and you miss the time together that you shared. But this will all end. Even you will go away and die. This is what Anita Baker means by one day it will all end. And we will rest forevermore. So death coming or what? Suicide? Maybe you want to die now without your loved ones. So you see, there's hope that one day it all will end. There's hope future. And I say for Miss Tisa, I'm this very, very bad hope. Leaning on this kind of hope, Very, very bad. It not give you peace inside. Now what give you peace inside? Broken hearts, grieving hearts, pining hearts. What give you peace inside? Missing hearts, restless hearts. See, Journey, the band. So, nothing console me. Forget it. What is Buddha story mommy give me about that woman? No practice, no exercise. If you're there, one day it will all end. Forever we will rest in peace. Why peace not here, right now? Allah say in Surah Yasin, ayat, Salamun qawlan min Rabbir Rahim. Peace from the merciful Lord. What the peace coming? Mummy, bring peace to me in college. So you may not have peace, your heart wrenched and feel terribly painful. Right? Like some pull. Oh, I was very, very homesick. Asked my hostel people in first year, friends in the hostel in London. They say, why you look so... I said, really, sorry, I'm missing my home and my heart like a stretch. Very, very bad. Right. Then they look at me, my Turkish roommate. She pointed to me, she said, I know, in smoking room. She said, I know, you homesick. Then she tell me in Turkey, homesick, very bad word. But she look at me and she said, all of them now looking at me saying homesick in the hostel, really. And they're pointing, yeah, okay, we know you are homesick. Homesick. In London hostel. Diaby. Smoking room. Especially the smoking room for us. I cannot go up because I cannot smoke in my room. No smoking room. Oh, I have to go down, go to the smoking room. I try sometime, get caught and get a warning. Last warning, otherwise. Now I'm very, very scared. Oh, God. Homesick. So this. Homesickness, heart. Why God to make it like this? And sometimes it hurts so bad. And waiting to exhale. Sometimes the pain. Sometimes it hurts so bad. And it hurts like hell. That's the way. Waiting to exhale movies, soundtrack. Waiting to exhale. Sometimes the pain is just too much. Aretha Franklin. It hurts like hell. That's the way. And I watched this movie in London in the cinema hall. Thank God near my house. I not know how I walk back to my, because I juda, separated from my mummy. But I take Pepsi and popcorn and inside. I was shocked. I couldn't cry in the movie. Like I'm totally, I didn't cry on the song in the cinema hall in London. I didn't cry. Sometimes the pain is just too much. So, Devdas. So, my feet have become heavy now. Heart is heavy. How I walk to go. I wish there was a wheelchair. But someone could push me. Take, or take me in a, like a, what do you call that, stretcher. Back to hostel. Go. We take you. Like that. Now, God made. So, before I forget, now, where am I? Where am I? Tell me. Hmm? I am without my loved one. So, God created this whole thing, everything for. But why you getting, making us like separation? I don't tell me I'm not alone. Radha Rani first, yeah, separating, and she take it very gracefully. But sorry, she seen God, and the God is there, and for her, Krishna is God. Ah, yeah, separating from God, and it is. But I not see God, and I don't know, and she knows she is love. Even then, she feel very, very sad. She becomes so skinny, right? She becomes very, very skinny. So what we do now? Now where we go? I know. Maybe I can talk, right? Super chatting. Let's see. Voice. Activate the nature sound. Got it. Yeah. Dog barking. Activate. Click play. Terrible, right? Birds fly. They don't think twice. They simply spread their wings. Love is a wonderful thing. Makes you smile in the pouring rain. That's just one side of it. Michael Bolton. Sometimes Aretha Franklin sing, it hurts so bad, and it hurt like hell. Birds are not worried. They flowers, plants, leaving their uh, leaves, leaving their plants. I get very, very. I see a plant. Professor Moyes told me to do gardening. He's not able to hypnotize me. I'm very intense, he tell me, and I'll be disorientated and all this. So I go in the garden, look at the soil and say we've died. Life so, why we are, not talking to each other. Life so unpredictable, fragile. And I'm, at a vulnerable stage right now also. Why people not understand and stop fighting and, separating from each other in relationships and all this. Where's the sound one? No, I'm not going to the other notes here. Ooh. So, huh? So, God made this out of love because He wants to experience life and form this pure awareness. He wants to experience life in many, 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 many forms. Can you experience life in love? Also experience love in this life, in this existence, in this creation. But why he make things break and all this? Anna, why he make people dead and all this? Why he make people dead, this God, Mr. God of Anna? I am Anna by Finn. Huh? People dead. and hurt. Why Mr. God makes people die? How she said it, accepts. Mr. God love us. Mr. God, once we realize, how can I give you the evidence? Now I have been telling you that God create all this because you want to experience in this life, this way of living, love himself, right? What evidence do I have? So you need to experience this yourself, right? Okay, now you have a wife maybe and you want, that's a need, right? That's for your need and companionship and all this. But you realize what the love is? Hmm? What this true love is, which is without need. So in the dark, so Krishna, to find out what is unconditional love. Now we are in this conditional love, right? Loving each other, wanting each other, needing each other, pining for each other. But what is this unconditional love? Oh, she said, well, then why does he let things get hurt and dead? Let's see. Yeah, this is the thing. And this God also, Mr. God, for Anna, make everything out of love, what I'm saying, because he want to experience himself as love in this life. Is that true? What I find out recently. And then there is unconditional love. You see, the grass is not loved. It can be eaten by a goat. Yes. And the flower can be crushed by man's hand. Or we pluck flowers and give it to our loved ones. Or for ceremonies, we put it on the doula's, groom and bride's car. Flowers, decorate the car. Groom and bride. That poor flower has been separated. We don't care. From its plant. It hasn't naturally died. And then the natural death also. Question that I had to. Right? Why this happen? Why God created like this? So we must touch on unconditional love. And God gave me a chance to love my mummy principal unconditionally. How do you love someone unconditionally? You observe them. You take their weakness. Anyway, you see an evil woman in her, evil streak, you just observe. Love. Bring the love. Remember, you have unconditional love. Now you are paying attention to her. Weakness. Okay, unconditional love is like observing the person and you don't do anything. You don't do anything. You love that person. And that should be enough, I felt, to heal her weakness, give her strength, to transform her evil streak to good. You get it? Just that. Unconditional love, observing. But Moji Baba said through pure awareness. I say bring the love into. Remember, realize God is this, everything God. For love he created this life. Gave us life. So there was no point in saying I didn't really know. Wait. Mr. God made everything, didn't he? There was no point in saying I didn't really know. I said yes. I really didn't know, like an atheist he's close to. Right, Finn? Even the dirt and the stars and the animals and the people and the trees and everything and the polywogs. The polywogs were those little creatures we had seen under the microscope. I said yes, he made everything. But he made this for love, to experience himself. I wish Anna had known this. She nodded her agreement. Does Mr. God love us truly? Sure thing, I said. Mr. God loves everything. Oh, she said. Well, then why does he let things hurt and dead? Her voice sounded as if she felt she had betrayed a sacred trust. But the question had been thought, and it had to be spoken. Like, why? Muslims? I asked God why this. Creation this way. That people have to die and, we miss our loved ones and they separate. I don't know, I replied. There's a great many things about Mr. God we don't know about. Well then, she continued, if we don't know many things about Mr. God, how do we know he loves us? Yeah. And how did I now come to the thing that all this creation, it's his pieces, experiencing love. Whatever in creation or the universe we see. Well, then she continued, it's a love experience. Divine wants to experience himself as love. Well, then she continued, if we don't know many things about Mr. God, how do we know he loves us? That's true. I could see this was going to be one of those times, but thank goodness she didn't expect an answer to her question, for she hurried on. Them pollywogs, I could love them till I bust. But they wouldn't know, would they? Oh, now Anna knows. See how Anna find out that God loves us unconditionally. We don't know this, but He knows it. I'm million times bigger than they are, and Mr. God is million times bigger than me. So how do I know what Mr. God does? The answer is in this question. Then she answers. She was silent for a little while. She gives the answer to Finn. Later I thought that at this moment she was taking her last look at babyhood. Then she went on. Finn, Mr. God doesn't love us. She hesitated. He doesn't really, Only people can love. I love Bossy. Bossy is the cat, family cat. But Bossy don't love me. I love the polywogs, those things in the microscope. Creatures. Microscopes reveal. But they don't love me. I love the polywogs, but they don't love me. I love you, Finn, and you love me, don't you? So this is the tragedy. We love our animals, we love polywogs. Our animals can figure out that we love them. Grass can't know that I love the grass. Or flower can't know I love this flower. I tightened my arm about her. You love me because you are people. I love Mr. God truly, but he don't love me. Oh, you mean to say it's a different kind of love. We don't know that God loves us. Like the polywogs don't know that Anna loves these polywogs. Or Bossy the cat. It sounded to me like a death knell. Damn and blast. I thought, why does this have to happen to people? Now she's lost everything. But I was wrong. She had got both feet planted firmly on the next stepping stone. No, she went on, no. He don't love me. Not like you do. It's different. It's millions of times bigger. We just don't realize it. Because it's so big, so big, it doesn't fit in our mind. Where can it fit inside of us? So Paramahamsa Vishwananda said, how many centimeters from the head to the heart? Junaid the Sufi said, was it Junaid? Or was it Ibn Arabi, who was it, the Sufi, who said, God doesn't fit anywhere. Nowhere does God fit, but only in our hearts he fits. Ooh. But another thing is that God made all this for love. So if it is him, the grass is him, this is him, that is him. I must have made some movement or noise, for she levered herself upright and sat on her haunches and giggled. Then she launched herself at me and undid my little pang of hurt, cut from the useless spark of jealousy with the delicate sureness of a surgeon. Finn, you can love better than any people that ever was, and so can I, can't I? But Mr. God is different. You see, Finn, people can only love outside and can only kiss outside, but Mr. God can love you right inside, and Mr. God can kiss you right inside. So it's different, right? It's just different. Now, how Anna gives the evidence. Mr. God ain't like us. We are a little bit like Mr. God, but not much yet. It seemed to me to reduce itself to the fact that we were like God because of the similarities, but God was not like us because of our differences. Her inner fires had refined her ideas, and like some alchemist, she had turned lead into gold. You need to be an alchemist, spiritualist to do this. So, wow, amazing. She was just 7, 8 years old in London. Gone were all the human definitions of God, like goodness, mercy, love, and justice. For these were merely props to describe the indescribable. You see, Finn, Mr. God is different because he can finish things, and we can't. We can't finish things. I can't finish loving you because I shall be dead millions of years before I can finish. Right? One breath. What was that enigma poem? It would take less than a breath to get over the one I love, or whatever. Oh God, I don't know what poem that poem is. Enigma. Our love is enigma, a relationship. I've written. But Mr. God can finish loving you. He can finish loving us. And so it's not the same kind of love, is it? Finish loving you. Oh, that's why you become dead and all. I don't know. I couldn't figure this out, sorry. So Mr. God, this is Anna by Finn. Thanks, Goodreads also. So this is, so now, so why do we become dead and hurt? Huh? Why does Mr. God do this to us? So Mr. God finishes loving us and then we're... But why does he hurt us? Mr. God made everything. Please tell me why. For she hurried. Where was it here? Have I missed it? Where have I... Excuse me, sorry. I said, yes, he made everything. Oh, she said, Well, then why does he let things get hurt and dead? Why? He could have made it differently, right? Not to make us hurt and dead. We don't know many things about Mr. God. So, where to start? Let's start with ourselves, or maybe even nothingness, to know. Why do we get hurt and dead? What would be the answer for an atheist also, who doesn't believe in God? But I'm sure he experiences love. Without love, there would be no life, right? Because if my mother and, oh, okay, that's like Freudian, but that's sexual, all this, it becomes only sexual, this thing, or something. Mates. Okay, oh, so shivling. And now we have to come to Shiva for that. And then maybe Radharani put some love, or the goddess of love came in. Shiva, do you realize who Radharani is? So if you take the linga of Shiva, and then the yoni of Dev Parvati, right? Now we have all this creation. Even God created like this. Sexual union. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Freud didn't come up with this kind of a thing, you know, about life. But now you see, we bring Radharani in, and Shiva and Parvati going to dance for the Leela, to see Krishna and Radha dance. Why? Love above everything, even nothingness going. And he create form. You know what I mean? I can't get it. So, wait a minute. So, on one hand, Hindus say Shivling, Parvati, Shiva, Parvati. On the other hand, Krishna also God, and creator, Brahma, very, very like it. But anyways, this Shiva going for Leela, dance. One day, oh, that means the greatest is love. Radharani is the greatest. Even above God. That's why Krishna put her before him, above him. You see? It's very, very good. Well, I'm repeating myself, and where's that bird chirping at the end? Terrible. Where's music? So, okay, so once we realize we are God in divided, scattered, there's that separated. No, but we are still God. Okay, let's take what the Sufis take. We are the drop water from the ocean, right? We are the ocean. And we are God. We are God. And he wants to experience love. And moreover, what about the grass and all this? Unconditional. It not need people to love or someone to love it. Maybe also just these wildflowers, the trees, in the woods, forests, everywhere, wherever. They don't need love. They're not saying, love me, love me. But so unconditional love. God wants to experience himself in unconditional love in form. Wow, amazing, yeah. So this I just logic, I don't know, insight come to me. Where's the music? But yeah. So, but how? Where evidence? Evidence where? So what did Rumi? What did say to the Turkish that it grow like that? What did? What was said? What was said? All growth coming from love. Forget disciplining and strict rules, putting and all this nonsense. What said? What was said to? Don't. That's why I tell Munira, Mrs. Munira Gusau, discipline, discipline. How can Anita saying, what this dearest Mrs. Munira Gusau? You cannot, I cannot be disciplined. Only love teach me. No, no, Zara, don't send her this card, please. What you write. What was said to the Turkish, the rose, Rumi? It is just a saying. So this word coming, Radhe, Radhe, Radhe. What was said to the rose? What was said to the rose that made it open? Made it open was said to me here in my chest. And I rise and whatnot. The Rumi say, let me see. Like I'm just putting my words in. What? Except what was said to the rose that made it open was said to me here in my chest. What was told the cypress that made it strong and straight? Not the water giving in the, the rain is enough and the water of whatever for the cypress. You go to Cyprus that because it has cypress trees. Anyways, that place. Whispered the jasmine. What was whispered to the jasmine? Meaning that the whispered the jasmine, so it is what it is. Whatever made sugar cane sweet. You see, you are not looking at the sugar, you want to discipline the sugar cane. You want to cut it and put it in style or make a juice out of it or what. What are you doing? You have lost the love. So worried. That's why Rumi say, why worry? Oh soul, you worry too much. Maybe soul not realize that why God created it. Oh my God, whatever was said to the inhabitants of the town of Chigil in Turkestan that made them so handsome. Whatever lets the pomegranate flower blush like a human face. That is being said to me now, I blush. Whatever put eloquence in language, that's happening here. The great warehouse doors open. Mubin, Mubin, Sim Sim Kulja. I fill with gratitude, chewing a piece of sugar cane in love, with the one to whom every that belongs. Anita Baker say what? You belong to me. We all are God. He's experiencing love. So if you don't get it from someone, you want it, don't worry about it. Just realize that God loves you because He created you. You are a part of Him to experience love, unconditional. His love is always there for you because you are Him experiencing your love, unconditional. Even of yourself. Never fear that you will become proud or think, oh, it's the self love, the self centeredness will not come. True love never brings self centeredness. Okay? So love yourself. Now, anything else I need to say, I'll continue later if I remember. Thank you for joining me. Now I put another, I Thank you so much for your time and all this. I go with love.
We'll be back. Until then, thank you so much.